Some students study for 8 hours every day and still get average marks. But some students study for the same 8 hours and improve much faster. So what is the difference? It is not luck, it is not talent, and most of the time it is not even hard work. The real difference is study method. Because an average student and a smart student can study for the same number of hours but use their brain in completely different ways. The average student usually feels busy all day. They read the same chapter many times. They highlight lines in textbooks. They watch lectures again and again. And at the end of the day, they feel like they studied a lot. But when they sit to solve questions, their brain goes blank. Why it is so? Because reading is not the same as learning, watching is not the same as remembering, and the highlighting is not the same as understanding. This is called passive learning. Passive learning feels comfortable because the information is in front of your eyes. But in the exam, the book is not in front of you. Your brain has to retrieve the answer on its own. And that is where most students fail. Now look at the smart student. A smart student does not keep reading the same page 10 times. They learn the concept once carefully, then they spend most of their time solving problems. They test themselves, they make mistakes, they correct those mistakes, and then they test again. This method feels harder, but it creates real learning because smart students do not measure progress by how many hours I sat with the book. They measure progress by how many questions I solved, how many mistakes I corrected, and how much I can recall without looking. That is the real difference. There is scientific explanation, a reason behind this. Your brain learns better when it is forced to recall information. When you try to remember a formula, a concept, or a reaction without seeing it, your brain activates neural pathways. And when you do this repeatedly, those pathways becomes stronger. This is why active recall is so powerful. Active recall means instead of reading the answer again, you force your brain to bring the answer out. That effort strengthens memory. But passive reading mostly gives you only recognition. You look at the page and think, yes, I know this. But when the question changes slightly in the exam, you cannot apply it. So the smart student is always not studying more. They are studying in a way that matches how memory actually works. So if you are studying 8 hours and still not seeing results, do not immediately think you are weak. Do not think you are not intelligent. First check your method because the difference between an average student and a smart student is often not effort. It is how they use their effort. Read less blindly, recall more actively, watch less repeatedly, solve more intelligently, and remember this line: average students count hours, smart students create results. Smart students create results. Use your 8 hours wisely and your results will start changing. All the best, my dear students. Continue your effort. Thank you.